All right, guys, I'm sorry, but I gotta give a disclaimer before I get in this video, because the people that check these videos to make sure they're in line with YouTube policy, I gotta make it plain as clear for a lot of these people. This video and this topic is purely about business, right? It ain't got nothing else to do with anything having to do with David Hogg outside of just his business that he has started. It is purely commentary regarding that, nothing more, okay? Nothing less. That's all it is. So, guys, if you haven't heard, David Hogg is starting a woke pillow company. Okay, he's starting a woke pillow company. And the reason why he's starting a woke pillow company is because he wants to run Mike Lindell and MyPillow out of the marketplace. Okay, that's what he wants to do. And it's hilarious how, you know, a lot of these people on the left want to all of a sudden use the power of capitalism. Right? Use the power of capitalism to fight against the evil conservative capitalists. Right? So, you know, David Hogg decided to throw his hat in the arena of making pillows. Again, this is a stiff market, right? There's a lot of competition out there. Okay? But I haven't heard of a woke pillow yet. So maybe he has a chance. And the name of his company is Good Pillow. And it is in direct response to MyPillow, which apparently MyPillow is bad pillow, okay, according to them. So he started his company, Good Pillow, and he's working with William Legate, which is, you know, one of these other like young activists on the internet, like these random blue check marks on Twitter. And he's begun to hire people, and he's hired Brandon Wolf to be on the Pillow Company's activist advisory board, okay? Brandon has spent years of experience organizing in gun violence prevention, LGBTQ issues, and he's also just an awesome person. So he's putting people on his activist advisory board, and he's reforming capitalism into woke capitalism. He's showing us how it's done. Now, David Hogg also needs to hire workers, right? And a part of woke capitalism is that you got to have unionized workers who are going to get paid good wages, right? Get a 401k, pension, healthcare 100% paid for by the company, free college tuition, right? For the family and for kids and the family of the workers as well. And have great working conditions. That's how Amazon got off the ground, right? Thinking about the workers, okay? So David Hogg, in all caps, says, I need a unionized pillow manufacturer in the U.S. We're having a hard time finding one. If you know one, please DM. So this man has been posting incessantly on Twitter about finding a unionized pillow manufacturer. Apparently, it's hard to find unionized pillow manufacturers, okay? He's learning the first step in capitalism. Cheap labor, right? Cheap labor prevails, especially when you're selling certain products. Products like pillows, which can easily be made a lot cheaper in countries like China and Southeast Asia. So he's already facing some bumps in the road. So David Hogg also released a letter, right, to all the future buyers of Good Pillow, in which he outlines what he means by good. Okay, let's take a look at some of the tenets that are going to be the foundation of this company. He says, Good Pillow pledges to support charitable organizations working to improve the lives of everyday Americans and people across the world. Good Pillow pledges an active dialogue with its customers regarding which causes it will allocate a percentage of profits to. Good Pillow pledges to sustainably source and to be environmentally accountable. Good Pillow pledges to employ well-paid unionized manufacturers. Good Pillow pledges to be made in America. Good Pillow pledges to place strong emphasis on hiring those who have traditionally struggled with seeking employment, including veterans, refugees, people with disabilities, and people who were formerly incarcerated. Good Pillow pledges to fill our board of directors with people who actually represent America. We've seen companies and leaders rely on symbolic gestures as a substitute for real change. We commit to ensuring our actions demonstrate the depth of our commitment. Good Pillow pledges to appoint a chief progressive officer. Okay, not chief executive, right? Not chief manufacturing, not chief operations, but chief progressive officer to its executive team, whose sole purpose is to ensure we stay true to our vision. Okay, this is truly woke capitalism, progressive capitalism in action, folks. He's showing us how it's done. Furthermore, he already has some critics, okay? And you would think that these critics would be coming from the right. No. His critics are one of his own former classmates who've came out and basically said that David Hogg is only trying to grift, okay? This is a grift, okay? Let's read here. This quote is from Cameron Kasky, who is a classmate of David Hogg. He says, quote, "I spent so much time promising people that this wasn't going to turn into a cash grab." Kasky tweeted, while Good Pillow trended and Hogg called for his 1 million followers to sign up for pre-order notifications. Quote, "I am applying my clown makeup with the shame I deserve." Quote, "To those who marched, donated, lobbied, and called for change, I'm sorry this is what it turned into. This is embarrassing," he wrote, before adding that he isn't jealous because he was actually offered shares of the company but turned them down, right? And then he goes on to say, "I just declined because I'm kind of a grifter. I'm not that much of a grifter," he said. All right, so what do I think about this, right? You know, I think that Mr. Hogg's classmate has a point here because, you know, I get the whole point of wanting to be an entrepreneur. I get the whole point of wanting to start your own business, right? I get the whole point of wanting to be a woke capitalist. There's a lot of money to be made with woke capitalism, okay? But, you know, being somebody who does have an entrepreneurial background, you know, I really don't know if Mr. Hogg is starting this company for the right reasons, okay? You're starting this company simply for the reason of trying to take down MyPillow. And I don't think Mr. Hogg understands exactly what goes behind the marketing and also the idea and product development of a company like MyPillow. Mr. Mike Lindell is a businessman, right? He's a smart businessman. You don't grow a company to the size of MyPillow and get billions of dollars in sales without being a smart businessman. Mike Lindell knows who his target audience is, right? He knows that MyPillow is targeted towards older people who tend to be more conservative, who may have troubles sleeping at night, right? They may need some fancy pillow in order to be able to sleep better at night. So they may actually value paying a little extra money to get a really good pillow, right? That's Mike Lindell's pitch. Okay, now obviously there's a political stance to it because he knows that a large majority of his audience are older. They tend to be more conservative. So obviously having a political slant is going to be advantageous, right? However, I'm not necessarily sure if I can say the same thing about David Hogg. I'm not sure if David Hogg has the business savvy in order to properly market this pillow, right? When you start to think about starting a company, right, you got to think about what problem are you trying to solve? What specific issue are people having? And is your solution a viable solution? Okay, David Hogg's issue is another company, not necessarily the consumer, right? He's not even consumer focused. He's solely about, well, I don't like MyPillow. MyPillow is bad pillow, so I'm starting Good Pillow. That is purely what David Hogg is doing. And that's not a good reason to start a company, man. It's just not. You have to start a company thinking the customers first. Okay? If people wanted a woke pillow, I'm pretty sure a woke pillow would already exist. Okay? So my question to David Hogg is this. Are you sure that your audience is going to need a pillow like this? Okay? One, right? Are they going to value having some type of special pillow? And also, are they going to be willing to pay for your pillow? Because it already sounds like to me, with your woke activist board, with your unionized labor jobs and all these other special requirements that you're having for your pillow company, that you're going to be charging hundreds of dollars for your pillow. Okay, these are going to be some expensive pillows, right? And if you have pillows this expensive with an audience who may not necessarily value having an extra comfortable pillow, you might face some issues, man, because you only can survive so long off of press coverage, and background, right? You only can survive so long after that. You have to have proper product audience fit, proper product / target audience fit. Okay, this is like business 101, right? So I'm concerned about David Hogg, right? I'm concerned about his pillow company, Good Pillow, because Good Pillow might be a bad pillow for the audience that he's trying to reach. And I don't think he's truly thinking about those things. This was started on a whim as a response to trying to run one man out of business, one man who's obviously mastered the game. You're getting into a competitive market where margins are going to be lower anyways, because this is already an established industry. Pillows have been around for hundreds of years. I'm not saying you can't innovate, right? But usually innovation in this type of market tries to solve a very specific customer-focused issue. There's a reason why you're having a hard time finding unionized pillow manufacturers in the United States, okay? Because margins are slim, right? So, guys, I'm making this video because I really do think that this is what we got in society where, now you see that people on the left, they're coming out the conservative companies, right? Where they're saying, you know what? If we can't cancel you the old fashioned way, we're going to try to make a competitor company and run you out of business just for the sake of doing it. Not because they have a passion for the product, not because they're actually trying to solve a real problem, right? Or provide value for society. They're just trying to run somebody else out of business. And that's just not a good reason to start a business, in my opinion. You should want to start a business because you're trying to solve a customer or societal issue. That's what it really should come down to. So I don't think I'm going to be an investor in Good Pillow. And best of luck to David Hogg, right? Best of luck to him. If he can run Mike Lindell out of business, hey, you know what? Capitalism prevail. But I highly doubt it because Mike Lindell has the margins, right? He has the margins, right? He has the expertise, and the man is very business savvy. So it's going to be tough competition. It's going to be tough competition. So let me know what y'all think. Do you guys think that Good Pillow is going to be successful and run MyPillow out of business? Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.